Hello and welcome. So, I am going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword. And this is being published on Thursday the 10th of July 2025. And today's setter is Shay. So Shay is one of the new setters we've gained this year. They've only given us 4 puzzles so far. The first one I did in 11 minutes. The second one I gave up after 50, or I had 3 wrong, 50 minutes, which is just probably the longest I've spent all year on a puzzle. And then the last 2 have been about 17 minutes, which is slightly slower than my average. My average is about 14.5 minutes, 15 minutes. So slightly slower, but 17 minutes is reasonably doable. Thursday tends to be a bit of a harder day, so I'm not sure how that's going to look today. I'm expecting it to be a bit of a toughie. Anyway, enough waffling. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Plant initially cultivated using compost and brown earth. Kia, don't know. Okay, young animal, that's Cuba. Ordinary outlaw losing heart. Outlaw is a bandit. Bandit. Ordinary. Can't think what ordinary is. Okay, let's go back to the crosses. Computers brought round for a fraudulent scheme. Computers are IT, I would think. O for... Okay. Many men put out about female's conclusion. Well, female's conclusion is knee, put out, men put. Okay, so many men put around an E is... Poor. Rehearsals of Brahms and Liszt in potteries. Wow. Is that an anagram of Brahms and Liszt? I think it is, isn't it? Brahms, Liszt. There's 11 letters in those 2 words. What would have a Z for potteries? Don't know. Squawk that hurt chicken. Ouch. That hurt chicken. Squawk. Ouch. Okay. Book for Children by Straight-Laced Queen. Primer, I think that is. Prim and ER. Daniel upset Gladys. Okay. Briefly top billed actress. It looks like it should be a lady. Let's put lady there. I can't think what would be. Daniel, Gladys. Gladys is 6. Daniel is 6. That's 2 letters. Daniel upset. Leading lady, that is. I don't quite understand why, but maybe there's no S for Gladys. I don't know. Briefly. Top bishop. Perhaps one would roll at wedding. Top bishop. Bridegroom. Bridesmaid. Page boy. Page boy. What is that? Page boy. Can't see that being page boy, but why that is. Mental picture of one's later years. Mental picture is image. I think one's, I'm later years is age. Okay, November enjoyless seaside attraction. Pier. Beach. Promenade. Joyless. Peerless. Seaside attraction. Okay. Soothing stuff spoken in royal residence. Palace. It's not a hidden word, I think. Don't know. Okay, well, we'll see. So yeah, Cuba for the cover A. Manage Crown's turmoil. Manages to run on a regular basis. Okay, so maybe it's Crown's turmoil. Amoral pimps squirming. That looks like an anagram of amoral pimps. Pimps squirming and misspeaking. Oh gosh. Or is it just... misspeaking, miss something? I don't know. Value fairness, sorry. Value is rate. Gosh, fairness. Equity. Could that be equity? Let's try EQT. Company restricting communist beliefs. So credo. Okay, Redo, that's a nice easy one. Gosh. Government department is finally stopping car tax. Brilliant. Car tax is finally. Government department is normally the Chancellor, the Treasury. Treasury, why is that Treasury? Car tax. S into tree. I would put Treasury like that. I don't think it is. Not sure. Is that a scam? That's scam, isn't it? That's scam for Max backwards. Yep, scam. Okay, I don't know what that is. A ministry. Minis. Try is a tax. Try, yeah, okay. Ministry, very good. Condemned parliaments. Condemned parliaments. Is that the name of parliaments? Parliaments. Parliaments. Condescending attitude is. Not sure, but I think it's an anagram of parliaments. Condescending is. Can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. Start to snooze an S. After endless sweet course. So, God. Start to snooze. Endless sweet course. Saccharine. Okay. XPM. Introduce of May. Eats in exclusive. Eats is fair, isn't it? Mayfair, exclusive part of London. Fair enough. List of things to do in Copenhagen daily as an agenda. Actually, that's in a word. Incendiary crime must be arson, mustn't it? Unclothed is a parson, yep. Parson and arson. Clergymen, parsons. Flog prisoner here we hear. Here. Flog is to. Prisoner here is in a cell. Flog is to sell that way, isn't it? I suppose. Seems reasonable. Okay, well, it's not gone too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Plant initially cultivated to seed using compost. Could be an anagram compost and brown earth. Was it UCU? Cut brown earth. Cutane or something. Tan for. Don't know. Scam we've got. Ordinary. Gosh, outlaw completely losing heart. Okay. Many men put out about. Okay. Men put. Umpteen. It is. Okay. That fits. This one, Brahms and Liszt. I've got no O in Brahms and Liszt. Liszt in Potteries. Potteries is Stoke. Don't want to do that then. School chicken, nothing helping me there. This is pretentious, was it? Parliament. I've got to write that down, I think. P-A. I've got rid of the R-A-I. In fact, I've got rid of the P-R-A-I, the first bunch of letters, which leaves parsimony, either P-E or P-R or P, no, P-L, could be pla, can't be M-N-T or S, so either P-L-A, P-L or P-E or P-A per, Condescending attitude is a one that I can't think of. Okay, let's look at this one down here again. Top bishop, perhaps one with roll-up wedding. Top is bishop is perhaps one with roll-up wedding. Top. Is it bishop B? Boss. perhaps one with roll at wedding. Don't know. November. Enjoyless is sad. Sad. Seaside attraction. It's quite pathetically funny. Soothing stuff spoken in royal residence. What do you got? Palace, royal residence is Balmoral. Balm. Balm is, okay, balm oral. Okay, I'll go with that. Balmoral. Oh, there's another. There's an M gone. Is that an ism? Or tism? Nism? Which would leave me L-E-A-T. I'm saying the attitude is a... I think that's probably an ism at the end. Must be really I-E-A-M. Could be an I-A-M, I suppose. Or an I-E-M. Unlikely though. Let's try writing that horizontally. P something, something, something. R something, A. Maybe it's a lism. I'm going to put this in there. Pestra. Pens. Pans. Pant. Pat. Patronism. Patra. Patronising is what I was thinking of. Patra. Patra. Doesn't work. Pater. Paternalism. Paternalism. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Still don't know what to do about Brahms and Liszt here, which is obviously Cockney rhyming slang. TOS. I mean, we haven't got a... Potteries is 9 letters. Is it just an error in potteries? Rehearsals of Brahms are... Liszt. Don't think that should be. But we've got a real lot of letters, haven't we? Potteries. P-O-T-T-E-R-I-E-S. We've got rid of TTOS already. Sure. This one, amoral pimps, squirming and misspeaking. Well, if it's an anagram, I've only got one I for miss, but pimps. Immoral, not sure. I don't know if this is right. Do I value fairness? I think that's equity though, I do. But then what about E and brown earth? Plant. Ordinary is outlaw, bandit, thief. Can't think of a word. This. Start to snooze after. Let's start. That could be the S there. Start to snooze after endless sweet. Course. Top bishop. Perhaps one with roll at wedding. Boss. Boss man. Is that allowed? Best man. They are best. I don't even know why that is really. Best is top. Bishop is a man. Piece on a board. Yeah. Okay. God. So what have I got here? Something, 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 something. L something. B something. S. Pebbles. Libes. Course. I don't even know what I'm trying to get to here, really. That's the trouble. Troubles. No. Manages to run. Okay, let's go with being run. That's bandit. Ordinary bandit. Ban. Pop outlaw completely. Outlaw is to ban. Banal. Banal. Okay, all without that. Okay, banal. So run looks okay. cultivated using compost. I don't know what compost is. So I'm going to see you here. Amoral pimps. Could be an anagram. Amoral pimps. And we've got another ism. Maybe squirming. Squirming would be an anagram indicator. Misspeaking would be malapropism. Malapropism. Does that fit? I think it does. So let's try taking out some letters. Let's take out P-I-M-P-S, which leaves amoral, yeah, malapropism. Gosh, try and put the right letters back in. Malapropism, okay. Yeah, this is looking ever more like an anagram, isn't it? Oh gosh, what's this? Caramel. Compost and brown earth. Plant. Initially, it can't be an acrostic because there's not enough letters overall. Manage crowd turmoil on a regular basis. So just C-O-N control. Okay, that was easy. That's control. Okay. That's repetitions, isn't it? Repetitions. Which I think is an anagram of I'm going to have to talk it off. So R-E-P-E. Repetitions. Repetitions are rehearsals. Oh, trying to spell it correctly. Repetitions. This is ever more looking like that's a cyclamen. How do you spell cyclamen? Is that cyclamen? Lemon. No, it's not cyclamen. Cucumber, that is. It must be cucumber, surely. C-U-C, right. And then compost, yeah. And then umber for brown, okay. I'll go with that. Equity. Which just leaves these two over here at 16 minutes, which is about where I was last time. That must be yellow, mustn't it? Squawk. That hurt. Yell ow, okay. Which just leaves this one here to be syllabus. Of course, syllabus. Let's go with that. Yes, 1654. Gosh, that came together very quickly at the end once I spotted malapropism, I think, and then control. Right, let's go through that. That was not the easiest of puzzles, I would say, but I'm very pleased to get it done. So yeah, cucumbers, the cucumber plant. I mean, I think for the QC, I think that really should just be a vegetable or something. You know, it's too. There's so many plant possibilities. But anyway, okay, initially, and then cultivated using compost, so C-U-C, initial letters, and then brown earth is umber. Computers are Macs, so brought back makes them into a scam, which is a fraudulent scheme. Ordinary is banal, or banal, I'm not sure, I think it's banal. Outlaw is to ban. Completely is all, without the middle L, so losing the heart. Many is umpteen, which is an anagram of men. Put out is your anagram indicator, and then we need to put it around an extra E, which is the conclusion of female. Rehearsals are repetitions. Brahms and list. Okay, I think Brahms and list is Cockney rhyming slang for pissed, i.e. you're falling all over the place. So I think that's your anagram indicator. Brahms and list is your anagram indicator that in potteries is an anagram of repetitions. Not keen on that as a QC clue either. To squawk is to yell ow, or squawk that hurt, yell ow, and yellow is chicken, fair enough. A book for children is a primer. Straight-laced is prim, and the queen is ER. What's ER? Elizabeth Regina. Right, what we've got here, we've got an anagram of Daniel, which is leading, and then we've got an anagram of Gladys, or literally Gladys rather, just got Gladys on the end of it, briefly, so take the S off for Gladys. So lead in, upset is your anagram indicator that Daniel needs to be anagrammed, and then Gladys on the end without the S because it's briefly, and top billed actress is the leading lady. The top is best, and a bishop perhaps. A bishop is an example of a man, as in a man on the board, man a piece of chess, chess piece, and one with role at the wedding is the best man. Mental picture is an image. Ones, I am. One is doing this, I am doing this, I'm. And later years is age. This is terrible as clue, but terribly funny, I think. November is N, going into joyless, which is sad, which gives you the seaside attraction of sand. Soothing stuff spoken in, so soothing stuff is balm, and spoken is oral, and the royal residence is Balmoral. What do we got here? We've got the young animal is a cub. Oh, sorry, young animal is a cub, so a wolf cub, for example, on A, literally on the A, the clue, and it's a down clue, so it's on it, on top of it. So yeah, Caribbean island of Cuba. To manage is to control, and I hadn't spotted, I haven't really looked at this clue, I kind of whisked past what the regular basis was doing, but literally take the first, third, and fifth letters of crown, and then the first, third, fifth, and seventh letters of crown's turmoil, you get control. That was really on unlocked it for me, I think. Amoral pimp is an anagram of malapropism, which is the anagram indicator is squirming, and a malapropism is when you misspeak, you say something out of, I think, not quite like a Freudian slip or whatever, that kind of thing. Or a spoonerism, I think. To value is something has a value, it has equity, and equity is fairness, double definition. Company is a CO, restricting communist, so communist is red with C inside of CO. Beliefs are your credo. Government department is the ministry. Is finally, so take the S of is, the final letter of is, and put that into the middle of car, which is a mini, and to tax is to try. Great surface to that clue. Probably clear the day, I would say, but although sand is running it close. Condemned is your anagram indicator that parliaments is an anagram of paternalism, which could be a condescending attitude. What we got? Start to snooze is an S. So the start letter of snooze is an S going after, so it's the last S going after a sweet. So syllabub is a sweet, kind of like a pudding you eat. I don't know. Endless. So syllabub. Take the B off the end, put the and then the S on the end. It gives you a syllabus, which is a course. XPM is Theresa May. Reportedly eats. So eats are fair, spelled F-A-R-E. So it's a sound like that, which is fair, spelled this way. And the exclusive part of London, as we all know from the Monopoly board, is Mayfair. A list of things to do is an agenda, which is a hidden word across Copenhagen daily. In is your anagram, is your hidden word indicator, not an anagram indicator, it's a hidden word indicator. Incendiary crime is arson. There is really only one crime in crossword land. Actually, there's two. There's the crime of arson and treason. Unclothed clergymen. So the reason it's clergymen, is because it's parsons without the P and the S. To flog something is to sell it, spelled S-E-L-L, and a prisoner here, so prisoners are found in cells, spelled C-E-L-L. And again, we've got a sound like that. So there we go, all done. I'm just going to have a quick look at the grid. Right, I just had a quick look at the grid, see if there was anything interesting going on, see if there's any themes to it, or using all the letters, because we've got Q and Y's, but there's a lot of letters missing. No, I don't think we've got a Z or an X or whatever. So there we go, all done though. Yeah, kind of a good little puzzle there. I kind of feel like cucumber being a plant was a bit of a misfire really. But other than that, thanks for watching.